Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I wanted to come up and make this video real quick because I've had a couple people ask me what the minimal phone, what does it look like, what's it supposed to do, my thoughts on it, whether it's the right phone for them, and if I ordered it. So the minimal phone was an Indiegogo campaign that started back in February 2024. This phone was made to be more of a simple phone to decrease screen time. Now this phone is it's a smartphone called the minimal phone, which is kind of ironic. But the only thing different between this phone and any other smartphone is because it has an e-ink display and it has a full QWERTY board. Now, the e-ink supposed to help you reduce screen time because it's not as vibrant as a regular smartphone is. When you scroll and everything, it's going to be a lot slower. It's laggy a little bit depending on the refresh rate. And it does have a touch screen as well. And when you scroll, it's not going to be as appealing as a smartphone would be. So this, in theory, would reduce your screen time. And it does have a full QWERTY board, which if you're familiar with a BlackBerry, which I personally had BlackBerries until the point where they no longer made phones anymore, which I had the key to, was a phenomenal phone. The keyboards were great. And once they stopped doing that, I went to a smartphone and it was hard for me to get back to typing on a screen or get to typing on a screen coming from a full QWERTY board where you can actually feel the keys press in and everything. But so this phone actually has the App Store on it. So you can download any app that you want. You can download Facebook. You can download the Uber app. You can scan QR codes if you wanted to. So it's basically just a smartphone is all it is. Now, this is a brand new phone that was built from the ground up. It has Android 14 on it, so it is up to date. Well, I guess there's Android 15 too, but it is up to date. It does have a rear camera and a front camera. The front camera is actually in a weird location. It's in the very bottom left-hand corner of the keyboard, which I thought was kind of a weird placement instead of putting it on the top of the screen. So, with that being said, do I believe this phone is a good phone for people or not? So I believe it is a good phone, especially if you need essential apps, like if you need an Uber app, drive for your going back and forth to work or going to different places, or if you travel a lot using the airport and use the QR codes for your plane tickets, or you are a social media manager or whatever. This phone is going to be good, but don't expect it to be ideal for so when you take pictures, it's gonna show up in e-ink, so it's gonna be kind of like a black and white picture, but when you send it to somebody, it's gonna be in color. So do I think this is the right phone for somebody? I think it's a stepping stone. If you want to go to a more simple phone like my Nokia 2780, which in a later video I'm going to go into a deep dive of that. We'll be giving one away here eventually, so like and subscribe for more information about that. But I think it's definitely a good stepping stone for people who want to transition to a dumb phone or for people who need the essential apps, but yet have maybe a backup phone for whatever reason. Um, and the people who need emails and everything, I know I need emails and stuff, but my phone that I use now does have emails, but it's really hard to reply on. Now, did I order the phone? I was actually one of the very, very first people to pre-order the phone back in February. As soon as it went live, I ordered actually two of them. So I'm getting mine actually, I think Monday is when I'm getting mine. And I will be doing a unboxing video just showing you what it looks like unboxed and how it feels. And I'm going to give an unbiased opinion of what I think of the phone. And then eventually, after 30 days, I'll give a 30-day review of what I think the pros and cons for the phone. And because I ordered two, I'm not going to keep the second one, I don't think. I may be giving that away eventually down the road, but stay tuned for that. But I just ordered one. I don't need two. I just ordered two because I wanted, two different colors. At the time, I ordered the Founders Edition and I ordered the regular one. But I'm going to keep the black one. I think the white one I'm going to end up giving away to one of you guys eventually. But once I get it on Monday, I think it's Monday or Tuesday, I'm gonna get both of them. I'm going to do an unboxing video, and I'm gonna show you what it looks like, the refresh rate on it, and I'll show you different apps and how they work on it. Comment down below if you've ordered one already or haven't, because I know a lot of people haven't ordered it because the whole thing has been very it's been very rough going because the communication hasn't been great at all. I don't have any social media apps or anything like that. I have a Facebook for my business and stuff like that, but it's not. They had all the updates and everything on all sorts of different apps, which made it very, very difficult to kind of figure out what the transition is, where they are, and everything. Because they post stuff on Twitter for some reason, then on Discord, and then Reddit, and just it was just one big. It was very confusing road to figure out what you'd have to have all these apps just to figure out where they were in the process, and sometimes you wouldn't hear from them for months, and a lot of people got scared and pulled out or decided they're not going to order the phone until it comes out, which I completely understand. Honestly, if I knew what I know now of how rocky this transition would have been, I probably would have held off for a little bit, but I don't regret ordering the phone by any means. But it was definitely a rocky, rocky road.